We went into the February policy, the commentary that came out from the policy, and then the subsequent MPC minutes suggested that while one member of the MPC had already voted for a rate hike, there were others who were on the fence, and they may be tempted to actually vote for a rate hike somewhere during the course of the year. Viral Acharya was talking about why he hadn't voted for a change in stance. The other external members were also talking about the need to be vigilant. In fact, even the governor was talking about all of that. This policy, the fact that you have cut your inflation forecast, not just for this year, but if you look at the monetary policy report, it also gives you a fairly sanguine inflation forecast for FY20, where they expect inflation between 4.5 and 4.6%. Now, if you put all of that together, you question whether the MPC will have reason to hike rates this year or not. That is on the reading of their forecast, where they have cut the forecast for FY19 and maintained a fairly sanguine forecast for FY20. The question is, how will their forecasts actually play out? So for the first half, mostly everybody seemed to be in agreement that the forecasts are more or less in line with what the market expects. But I think three economists that we spoke to all said that the second half forecasts seem a little soft. They talked about the fact that the MPC has perhaps not built in the hike in MSP, even though now there is greater clarity on what base this MSP hike is going to come on. They believe that the oil forecasts are also touch soft. And the most important point is that you're expecting growth to go from 6.6% to 7.4%. That's quite a recovery that will add to aggregate demand. So aggregate demand should push up inflation, core inflation. The MPC does not seem to be accounting for that. So there is some disbelief, if I can use that word. It's a strong word, but disbelief on the second half forecast. But should the forecast play out as expected, the MPC may not find reason to actually hike rates, at least for the first half of the year, especially if they also expect inflation to remain soft. So that is the general expectation, that at least until October, there's no reason to revise rates right now, perhaps no reason to revise stance as well, unless inflation, surprises to the upside. In the second half of the year, then you go down to seeing whether the data actually plays out the way the MPC expects it to.